The diner was modest. Scarred wooden tables, creaky chairs, dim amber lights swaying overhead. The air carried the comforting scent of sizzling burgers and crisp fries. It felt honest. No one here pretended to be anything they weren't. Darius Washington sat by the window with his 5-year-old son, Jordan. The boy swung his legs happily beneath the table, ketchup smudged on his cheek, grinning between bites. "This is yummy, Dad." Darius smiled, his warm brown eyes crinkling. "Glad you like it, champ." He wore plain jeans and a gray t-shirt, nothing flashy. To anyone watching, he was just a regular dad enjoying dinner with his kid. No hint that he was one of the wealthiest men on the East Coast. The bell above the door jingled. A tired blonde woman in faded jeans and a wrinkled white shirt entered, holding the hand of a little girl the same age as Jordan. The child's oversized pink jacket hung loosely on her small frame, blonde hair spilling over her shoulders. Darius noticed how the woman scanned the room, not for a table, but for safety, as if deciding whether they belonged. She approached the counter quietly. "Could I have a cup of water, please?" The server filled a plastic cup and handed it over. The little girl tugged at her mother's sleeve. "Mom, I'm hungry." The words were barely audible, yet they reached Darius and Jordan clearly. The boy stopped chewing and glanced toward the corner table where Jennifer and her daughter Emma now sat. Jennifer stroked Emma's hair gently. "Drink some water, sweetie. We'll eat when we get home." Emma sipped slowly, but her eyes kept drifting to the plates of burgers and fries round them. She quickly looked away, as if ashamed to stare. Jordan set his fork down. "Dad, that girl's hungry." Darius followed his son's gaze. He saw Jennifer's forced smile, the exhaustion in her eyes, Emma's quiet stillness. Jordan whispered, "Can I give her some of my food?" Darius's heart swelled. "Better idea. Invite them to join us." Jordan's face lit up. Before Darius could say more, the boy slid off his chair and marched straight to their table. "Hi, want to eat with us? My dad said it's okay." Jennifer looked startled. "That's very sweet, but..." Jordan pointed. "Please? I have a toy car to show you." Emma's eyes widened with longing. Jennifer searched Darius's face as he approached. "Sorry for the bold invitation," Darius said warmly, "but we have plenty, and the kids would love the company, if you're comfortable." Jennifer hesitated, pride warring with her daughter's hopeful gaze. Finally, she sighed. "Thank you. That's kind." The children raced ahead. Darius walked beside Jennifer. "I'm Darius. This is Jordan, Jennifer, and Emma." He ordered a full meal for Emma. Burger, fries, juice, without fuss. When the steaming plate arrived, Emma stared in disbelief. "For me?" "All yours," Darius smiled. Emma glanced at her mom for permission, then ate slowly, savoring every bite as if it might vanish. Jordan chatted non-stop, pulling a red toy car from his pocket. "Look how fast it goes." Emma's laugh rang out, clear, joyful, the first real sound she'd made. Jennifer watched, eyes glistening. Darius nudged the fry basket toward her. "Eat, they're best hot." She took one, tasting warmth and kindness she hadn't felt in ages. "Thank you," she whispered. "No thanks needed. Jordan started this." Jennifer smiled faintly. "He's a good boy. Learned from the best company lately." The meal passed in easy chatter. The kids became instant friends. When it ended, Jennifer reached for crumpled bills. "At least let me pay for Emma's." Darius gently stopped her. "My treat, really." She nodded, swallowing pride. "Thank you, truly." Outside, Emma waved the toy car Jordan had insisted she keep. Jennifer's shoulders finally relaxed. Weeks turned into routine. Every Sunday they met at the park. The children ran wild together. Darius and Jennifer talked on the same bench. He learned she cleaned houses for a living, barely scraping by. She learned he'd lost his wife years ago. Neither pried too deep. Darius brought extra snacks, sandwiches, fruit, cookies, always claiming he'd overpacked. Jennifer knew better, but accepted quietly, dignity intact. One rainy Sunday, he offered a ride home. After that, rides became normal when storms hit. He noticed Emma's worn sneakers, but said nothing, until one day he gifted her a new pink pair, wrapped simply, saying the store wouldn't take returns. Emma cried happy tears, hugging him tight. Jennifer's gratitude spilled over in silent tears. Slowly, feelings grew. Lingering glances, brushing hands, late-night talks after the kids slept. Then came the day Jennifer cleaned a luxury apartment and overheard Darius in a sharp suit discussing millions in renovations. She fled, overwhelmed by the gulf between their worlds. For weeks, she ghosted him, ashamed, convinced she didn't belong. Darius, confused and hurting, finally showed up at her door with Jordan. The truth poured out, her shame, his obliviousness. He cupped her face. "I don't care about money or status. I care about you, the strongest, kindest woman I've ever met. You and Emma brought light back into our lives." She cried in his arms. "I was scared I wasn't enough." "You're everything." Forgiveness came easily. Visits resumed, now to her small apartment, then his comfortable home. The children became inseparable. One sunset picnic, with the kids chasing fireflies, Darius pulled Emma close. "I thought I'd never love again after losing my wife. But you and Emma, you healed us." Tears fell. "I love you. I love you too." The children caught them kissing and giggled. "Are we a family now?" Emma asked. Darius looked at Emma, at both beaming kids, and answered without hesitation, "Yes, we are." 6 months after that first diner meal, 2 broken families had become one, imperfect, real, and overflowing with love. Sometimes the greatest riches aren't measured in dollars, but in the hearts brave enough to open when least expected.